Oh well.
I would just have both. I would have somewhere to escape for myself. Oh my god, can you believe that she's back?
What the fuck, woman? And she's singing. See, her bedroom's cleaner, so she's a lot less messier, and she feels better when her place is clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, me and Jason try to make it, like, a point to keep our place clean now, because we realize how bad it makes our depression.
Sure. It's true.
You got a craving a banana split? That's sexy, Swamp. I like Mitsu. She's cute.
I don't like being in love like this. It's hard for me to stop it. Okay, please just understand that.
Jiggle, woman.
Oh no, I'm gonna get hate from the haters here.
Uh-oh.
He's probably not on live chat because he never fucking remembers to.
Uh-oh.
Tomorrow I'm supposed to go to Montreal and do something. Will you guys hang out with me? Where's Holly?
See, there she goes. She goes to Montreal where Nader is. And then she usually shows up with, like, food or wine or pot or something. And he doesn't want to be rude. Plus, it's free fucking pot. Just think about that.
There you go.
I know, right?
There you go.
All right, Jules. You gonna be a good girl. No arguing with Dragnot. Be a good girl. She like watermelons.
Feisty Kit Kat Yoshi. Feisty Kit Kat Yoshi.
What happened to my sword?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You gotta remodder when that happens, I think.
That's bullshit.
You gotta remodder.
There you go. I'm free. Foodie is a sad and lonely person, in my opinion, just like you, Shanny. Ah.
There you go. You got your sword.
Ah.
But you got the master sword.
I ain't lonely. I don't know what you're talking about. I enjoy my solitude.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Hi, baby. How am I lonely when I have this guy?
You're my baby.
And my Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Shh.
Yeah. We love.
Can we all picture Yoshi with a sword? Yes, and it'd be epic and awesome.
With a shield. Yeah, a shield and a sword.
Yeah. Of course I do. That's without, saying.
I just said hi, that's all. I just want to see what happened. Are you fucking anybody? Are you gonna say something or what? I don't expect you to understand.
Oh my god.
Well, somebody clearly doesn't want me here. One of his harem is jealous. You think Dee Dee did it? I'm gonna tell him right now. Well, you just gonna sit there and smoke, or are you gonna answer me? You have been placed time out by the owner of this video or a moderator. He's not my boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend. Right now. I mean, you don't get the whole situation, okay? You're absolutely deranged. What the fuck, why? Like, you guys think I wanna have to, feel this way. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go home. I mean, I'm gonna go get food. Let's go get cleaners.
She's gonna go home and get food. You always
I
get
wish you
food.
understood how much I love him. You guys are a big part of my life. I don't want to lie to you, but I want to live my life how I want to as well.
But, Foodie, Chantel, you can't force yourself on people, though. It can't work that way. And I know you want him, but there's just some things in life you just can't get. And that's okay. Because that teaches us humility and teaches us to just stay humble. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't want me, do you think it's sleazy to go out to try to marry Hamo? He's so beautiful. I love men. Men are so gorgeous. Don't think he's all bad. I really just fucking
You
love
can't
him. Okay?
always get what you
I love
want.
holding him and I love the way he smells. I love kissing his big fucking huge fucking Squidward nose. Oh, come on, he's not ugly. I don't want to run my channel into the ground. I love all you guys, and I don't want you to hate me because of my heart wanting something I can't have. Call me amorous. People, no, he's not. He's a good person.
Oh, girl.
Stop. A lot. I care about all of you. If something happened to one of you, you don't think I would die? If I was like came on here and someone said, "Oh, fucking like one of my beezers died," I would freaking fucking lose it.
I would
I would be
too.
the same. All I know is I've never met anyone like him, and I really deeply, I'm very much infatuated and in love with him. He's not with Dee Dee in a relationship. They're not. They're friends.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that poor girl, man.
Yeah.
She wanted him so bad, dude.
She's like a young girl. That's the attitude.
Mm-hmm.
Immature. Emotionally.
Have they ever slept together? I don't know. They'll never admit it. But they're not in a relationship. I can sense they're not in love with each other. I don't get that impression either, right? I just want to bring entertaining content to you. Do you guys think he loves me?
No.
Do you believe he was smiling at your message? Are you fucking serious?
Oh my God, woman.
He loves me. I think he loves me. Should I show you or is that a
Man, her audience are being mean, trying to convince her that he loves her like that, man. That just feeds on her freaking.
Why they do it.
Yeah, I know. People are assholes.
You can read.
Don't be assholes. You know? Just stop being assholes. That's all I fucking ask.
Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole.
Totally ass.
Be nice.
Whatever. He lives in another fucking country. He was fucking hot shit. Can you guys see this? The whole time I was.
She's like a little girl.
Screensaver. He smiles when he sees your pic too. Why am I obsessed right now? Because I'm drunk. This is my favorite. I love this one.
Oh, Lord.
Just the look in their eyes, how we look at each other. And I don't believe they're.
You know, maybe you should listen to the man's words and not, you know, what you think he looks at you like.
I'll be honest, I'm just kind of sick of this content. I was hoping we'd do true crime or something.
Yeah, we could do true crime.
You know what I mean? I gotta go bathroom.
All right, I'm gonna have to go soon. Actually, you know what? I think we'll take a break here since I have to go to the bathroom too.
Okay.
Both of us have to go pee-pees. Or well, I guess he got to go poo-poo. I will be back. I will be back. Lord Jesus. Whew. Ugh. Ah. Turn the toilet bowl into a cinnamon roll? Ah. My love loves. My love boats. My people. Sorry. I can't wait till I get frickin' treatment. Let's finish this before Jason's done with his turd.
Does any live there but their wives? Look how you're looking at me. I want to go to Kingston and get married. I want to get a tour dress. Okay, I'm gonna have to end this stream and we're gonna go downstairs and make wieners. Don't make fun of me for who I love. And I'll be back later, tomorrow. I mean, downstairs. Fat tub of shit. Bye, guys.
That's beautiful. Oh. Oh. Let me talk to my folks right now. Come on, folks. Thank you, Swab Pirate. Negative comments get you the bop hammer, folks. Yep. You get the timeout for that. You get the timeout for that. Not because I don't like you, not because I hate you, but because it's a rude comment and you need to think about what you have to say before you say it to someone. See, Mama Shannon teaches manners here in this shanto. No, they've just been feeling better since I've been losing a lot of weight, to tell you the truth, Candles. My dirty ass fingernails? They're not dirty. Around these parts, people don't take too well to people being rude, you know what I mean? We don't do that here. We want love in the chat room, not negativity. Because negativity is not good for your health. It will stress you out. It will cause that cortisol to like spiral up your veins and rip them apart. I clean my nails multiple times a day. Multiple times a day. So, whatever. I clean my hands. I clean my ass. I clean my armpits, my boobies, my cooter, my asshole. I make sure that's all nice and clean. Yep. Yeah, I have a garden and they dirty, okay? Yeah, exactly. Are my boobs feeling better? Nope. Nope. They seepin', and it's not good.
Watermelon.
She's a good girl.
Yeah, she's good girl.
She is.
We love our good girl.
You feel better?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't. He lost 5 pounds taking that dump.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's pretty big. It's when you eat shit like that, you get shit.
Yep.
So,
Does anyone know how to put weight back on? I'm desperate. Me too.
just keep eating cheeseburgers.
Keep eating cheeseburgers?
Cheeseburger diet.
No, thank you.
That's it. Big Macs and Whoppers.
Well, no. Nah, I don't want to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do some true crime shit, right?
Yeah, it'd be cool.
All right, baby.
Sweet.
We'll see what they got here. This is how I find my shit. I go to home, right? And then I click what's around here.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess when a teen killer is excited to reenact his crimes.
Boom.
Ah, no.
I didn't know what to do anymore, so I just snapped. See, I grab his head, boom, pull the bolt back. I'm thinking, how fast am I gonna run? I was like, if anyone in the house deserved it, I did. He just dropped.
Holy fuck,
Wow,
he's bragging about it.
Fuck. Whoa.
Wow.
That's some wild shit
Hi,
to
Petty Patty.
kick it off with.
I know, right?
Wow.
Hmm.
Insanity, bro.
The ads? I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. I don't even know where to go for that. I have no idea. Oh well. I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm having a heat flash.
Sorry.
I take this off, but I have nothing on under it.
I know.
I don't want to get naked for you people. Do they have miniature donkeys? What the fuck? Donkeys? What guys are you talking about in the chat? Oh my god. You guys are hilarious. uh.
And I heard blood just pouring out of his head. He's assaulted me before. He's done so many different things wrong to me. My grandma looks over and she's like, what's going on? Oh.
This is an emergency. We noticed a window off to the side, and one person went in and discovered a body.
Okay, do you know who it is?
Yes, I do. Janet and Rick Sweet.
On May 13th, 2012, the family of Rick and Janet Sweet made a horrific discovery at the couple's home in Manchester, Iowa. They had no idea the dark secrets that were soon to be uncovered. But in this twisted case, it was the police who were left shocked at the admissions of a too-honest killer. A killer who you will hear from in an exclusive, never-before-heard interview. The relatives...
Dun dun dun!
This channel kicks ass. I wanted an Explore With Us fucking t-shirt.
It's Explore With Us when a teen killer is excited to reenact his crimes.
Ewu crew.
Yep, Ewu, Ewu.
I definitely want an Ewu shirt. I'm into this shit.
You want an Ewu shirt?
Yeah, I'm heavy into it.
Look at you, queen.
She's a girl.
Look at you, queen.
She's a little fuzzy baby girl.
You're such a queen.
She's cute.
She's like, I'm watching this. I want to get into this crime stuff.
She's got fuzzy gloves.
She does. She's got pretty little fuzzy gloves.
Yeah.
She's so super soft, too.
She's soft as very soft. She's like, that's my paw.
Is that your paw?
It's her paw. She
That's
goes,
your paw?
That's my paw.
It's your paw, babe.
Yeah. She's a cool girl.
She is.
Let him alone.
Of Rick and Janet Sweet had planned to celebrate Mother's Day as was their yearly tradition. But as the family approached the house that day, they
Later, Swamp
instantaneously
Pirate.
felt that something
Later.
was very wrong. This
Good luck
feeling
on your
was
flight.
confirmed when they knocked on the door and no one answered. Immediately, they noticed that one of the windows had been shattered, but in no way could they predict the gruesome findings
Night
that
Candle. Shanny, what's your thoughts on the plane crash in Nepal? There was a plane crash in Nepal? I did not know about that.
I haven't heard about that.
No. What happened?
Is it suspicious? Is it weird?
We could look into that tomorrow.
Yeah.
See what's going on with it.
Is it going to be another thing like the Malaysia flight weirdness? That was
Oh my god.
that
Yeah.
was weird, man.
That was.
That's really that was.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything about it.
No.
Mm-mm. What happened? It happened 2 days ago? Really?
Okay.
Holy fuck, we didn't hear about
You
it.
get a lot of news too.
I do.
That's weird.
Wow.
Just missed it.
Yeah. It's news around the world.
Okay. Well, you just missed it.
All right. I will look it up.
Yeah.
We're going to look it up tomorrow.
Yeah.
lay inside. Peering through the broken glass, they glimpsed a horrifying sight. Rick and Janet were inside, both in pools of blood on their couch, murdered in their own home. Shocked and in a panic, a call to 911 was quickly made.
There is certainly a body inside, and I noticed a gunshot wound through the window, and so rather than go in and explore, we're calling you.
But a burning question lingered in the air. Who could have committed such an evil act? The horror of the discovery was made all the worse as the investigation began. Rick and Janet's family members quickly informed the police that there was one person still unaccounted for.
Oh.
The couple's 17-year-old grandson, Isaiah Sweet, who lived in the home with them. Fearing that he may have met a similarly grisly end, authorities began looking for the missing teen. But they never could have imagined what they would uncover when they finally caught up with Isaiah. On May 14th, the day after the bodies were found, Isaiah was finally located in Cedar Rapids after previously driving 75 miles to Iowa City. Apparently, the teenager was spotted walking towards a park and was quickly pursued by nearby officers. Isaiah seemingly tried to outrun them, but quickly surrendered once he heard the sound of police dogs on his trail. Now knowing that no harm had come to Isaiah, at least not the kind that his grandparents had suffered, the police were eager to hear if he had any insight into the horrific crime. He was promptly brought in for an interview. You'll notice that Isaiah is in handcuffs, and you'll soon understand why.
Okay.
Those things off you? I feel a little bit better.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna be good with me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
The detective offers to remove Isaiah's handcuffs as a gesture of goodwill.
Whew. Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with the police like that, man. And you know, take that goodwill and take advantage of it. I would not do that. That's fucking dangerous as shit. I wonder how this kid is like, though. Like, he looks like the little clips we did see. It looks like he's like just bragging about this.
Almost.
And to try and build positive rapport with them. This also serves the purpose of removing the constant reminder that Isaiah is in police custody, which may help him feel more comfortable.
Probably shut this thing for privacy, okay?
Yes, sir.
Grab some of that food, okay, Isaiah? Since we haven't officially met, hey, my name's Scott Rieger. Okay, I'm an agent with the Iowa DCI. I'm a police officer. I never look like it, but I figure this is a little bit more comfortable for me.
So after this, is there any way to go to the hospital for this? I cut it open on a rusty fence, and I'm pretty sure I'm worried about tetanus.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Isaiah isn't being interviewed in a typical interrogation room, but instead is in what appears to be the detective's office. This isn't ideal, as there are numerous distractions that will be a constant reminder of where he is.
I'm going to show you this here.
Yeah, that's true. He should be in a white-walled building or room.
Maybe they want to try and make him feel more comfortable.
Maybe, like, he didn't do anything or anything
like you're here
that.
to help us, you know.
Maybe.
You're in my office because you're here to help me.
Yeah, that could be it.
You're not a suspect. I need you to help me.
Ugh,
Could
this
be a-
kid is fucking creepy though, man.
I don't think we've seen nothing yet.
Nah, man.
This is called a statement of rights and an acknowledgement of the waiver, okay?
Correct, remains silent. Anything I say can and will be used against
Yep.
me in a court of law. Right to an attorney if I cannot afford one will be appointed.
You've got those things down already,
Sure.
don't you? Okay, let me read these to you, is that all right?
Mirandized himself.
He did. He knows his Miranda rights.
And they don't have to do that anymore, by the way.
No, they don't.
It's over.
They don't have to do Miranda rights anymore.
Wow.
Isn't that fucked?
That's kind of weird. Why would they do that?
Probably because so many people have
Now you
complained
have
they didn't
no
do that.
rights.
Yeah, exactly.
You're arrested, you have no rights. That is basically, Shanny, what the warden that was leading me out of the place told me.
Yeah, so it's best to not to like just
Don't break the law.
Yeah, don't break the law.
Just don't do it.
All right.
Isaiah may be trying to show off or appear smart by reciting his Miranda rights. However, all he's done is prove that he's quite familiar with the criminal justice process, possibly due to past encounters with police. Regardless, it's the detective who must read Isaiah his Miranda rights, and he agrees to continue talking without a lawyer being present.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, bow down. When was the last time you had something to eat?
4 days ago.
You
Holy
didn't eat
shit.
anything in 4 days.
He's hungry.
Hey, we got more
He's
food.
a
so if
hungry
you
boy.
hold that stuff
Devour
down.
that
You want to
shit.
keep going? We got more food. We can keep it
Damn,
coming.
you guys make me feel like I didn't do anything wrong.
Why do you say that?
Well, let's put it like this. I'm not going to be lying to you guys about anything you ask me.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Okay.
Isaiah appears to be taken off guard by the warm treatment from the detective.
It worked.
Yeah, it did.
You're here to help me. It worked.
Yeah. Why
That's
would he
smart.
do this stuff?
We're going to find out, I think.
Holy fuck.
Especially when it comes to being offered additional food. This puts the detective in a very good position, and Isaiah may be more inclined to give him the information he wants to continue to receive this kind of treatment.
They're not going to take this from me, are they?
What is it?
This is a real Rolex.
Okay, where'd you get that from?
I found it in a homeless tent.
Down there?
Yeah, and see,
Okay, we'll just keep it up there. We'll probably deal with that later.
cops, there was like 4 or 5 cops, and
In Cambridge?
Yep,
Okay.
looking for me.
Okay.
And one of them came up to me, started talking to me, asked if I knew where I was. And I was like, no.
So he didn't recognize you?
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't even know where he's at. Like, I have my hair back to here,
Now, what would have been one of the reasons you were pulling your hair back?
trying to not be seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
At first, he was asking if I saw the other cops, and I was like, no. And he was like, do you know who Isaiah Sweet is? And I was like, no idea.
Not a clue who that is. What are you thinking the whole time he's asking that?
I'm thinking, how fast am I gonna run? As soon as he walks away from me.
What I want you to do right now is just kind of relax. Go ahead. Kind of mount down. Like I said, I want to kind of start and kind of walk back through some things first.
Alright.
Okay?
More than anything, I want to know what the brought me to what I did, what's wrong with me.
Sure. Then, you know,
Like, I'm about to start bawling.
okay. Hey, Isaiah, if you cry, that's totally fine, man. I respect that. Okay? Yeah.
So, I want to go back so bad.
How come?
Because I loved them so much. They didn't deserve that.
How come they didn't deserve it?
If anyone in that house deserved it, I did. More than anyone.
Oh. I believe that.
Well.
He did a fucked up thing.
Who's hitting them?
Yeah.
You don't eat in 4 days, and then you get food in, and you're like, holy shit, I was acting so crazy.
Right?
It can happen.
Oh. God, my back is sore.
Is it really, baby?
Yeah, it's really bad.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Baby girl. I have a hurting baby girl.
Hmm.
My baby.
It is what it is.
I love you.
The show must go on.
Take your time, brother.
They raised me since I was 4 and I never
Look
fainted
at
much.
Into the Abyss on YouTube. Alright.
Janet and Rick had taken custody of Isaiah when he was just 4 years old, due to their daughter's inability to care for him. Stacy Sweet, Isaiah's mother, had allegedly suffered from substance abuse and could no longer support her young son. But her parents were more than willing to take him into their home. Immediately, Isaiah will answer one of the questions looming over the investigation, But even with this reveal, there are even more disturbing questions left to be uncovered.
When you say what happened that night at the house, what happened?
Shot both of them.
Okay.
Why?
What'd you shoot him with, Isaiah?
The assault rifle.
An assault rifle?
Why?
You remember what it looks like?
Black.
Okay. With
Black, bolt action, 10 or more round clip. It's Czechoslovakian.
Okay.
AR-15.
Okay. Okay. It takes a lot to admit that, Isaiah. Okay. That's not an easy thing to do. Okay, and Isaiah, this is
play dumb with you.
okay, and I appreciate that.
Although Isaiah has just admitted to killing his grandparents, the detective so desperately wants to get to the bottom of how this horrific crime came to be. In doing so, he ensures that there is nothing preventing Isaiah from answering any question that may be thrown his way.
How you feeling, right? I mean, you're with me right
I
now,
feel like
right?
I don't really know much, but
Okay, let me ask you this, Isaiah. You understand who I am.
Yes, sir.
You understand I'm a police officer. You understand that the guys who brought you up here, why they had to
Yes,
find
sir.
you, okay, they brought you up there. There's nothing medically right now that's preventing you to talk to me,
No, sir.
right?
No.
But you understand the questions I'm asking you right now, okay? There's no question that you're not smart enough to handle these
I'm
questions.
extremely intelligent.
Okay. You know what? I get that. I think you are.
I just make stupid choices.
He's a
Yeah,
smart
and
dude.
sometimes we do, Isaiah.
You
Look at
know?
me.
I'm never gonna be able to go back on it.
No. And that's, you know what, Isaiah, part of this is what you're doing today by telling me the whole truth as far as what happened, not only what's leading up to it, but what happened during it. I know it's going to be tough to walk through, but we need to do that, okay? And then we need to talk about what happened afterwards, okay? All the details we need with this is your chance to start healing yourself on the inside.
Yep.
Walk me through Friday. What's going on Friday? Walk me through the Friday.
See his attitude. He's the type of person who can be rehabilitated.
Probably.
Yeah, with proper therapy and probably medication,
Yeah.
he could be rehabilitated because he has that regret. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's good that he has that.
Yeah. Hey, could I try one of those garlic knots?
Mhm.
I'm kind of like itching for a little bit of something. Oh, okay.
I'll try one too.
Okay, cool.
I haven't had any of those.
Mm. Oh, God. Mm.
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 Yeah. That's
Mm.
good garlic.
Mm.
Mhm.
Very garlicky.
Mhm.
Oh, my God.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm. Mm.
Oh, my God.
Pick up on Friday morning. We'll kind of walk through
Mm.
When someone's gaze drifts to the left after they're asked the question, this generally indicates that there is some inner dialogue going on in their head. This doesn't necessarily mean they're being deceptive. However, detectives will take note of this behavior.
Sat at home on house arrest all day.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
Grandpa and Grandma home.
And then I went down to the basement. There's a door that goes into the garage from the basement. I went up to the garage and then lived in a room, took the assault rifle out of the room. And then I loaded it with 10 bullets, walked up the stairs, took like a point like this, had earmuffs on and everything. I took a point like this, stepped up one stair so I could see my grandpa's head. Boom, pulled the trigger back, pulled the bolt back, shot my grandpa twice in the head.
Where was your parents?
Why?
They were both sitting on the couch.
Okay, and where were you at?
I was on the stairs coming up like
Like coming up from that landing? Okay, because
Why would you have an impulse to do that?
He's probably going to claim abuse or something. There's got to be a reason he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of motive.
Mm-hmm. Like, I feel for this kid, man. Like, did he black out or?
I don't think that's clear.
Mm-mm. It's just like, what the fuck?
I've heard, I haven't been
It's
inside the house, but,
impulsive.
you know, some guys were up there the other day and they were kind of going through it.
hollow point assault rifle rounds. And then I went up to him and I just broke down, started crying, and I told him how much I loved him.
Apparently, the teenager was heading down a tumultuous path filled
Bipolar.
with partying, substance abuse, and rebellious behavior.
Substance
During his
abuse.
high school years, Isaiah had supposedly begun to fraternize with a crowd of older kids, where he used substances such as marijuana and methamphetamine.
Meth.
Along with this, he allegedly possessed severe learning disabilities, making his education all the tougher to accomplish.
Conduct
Unfortunately,
disorder.
this only led to further issues, as Isaiah dropped out of high school at the
What the hell
age
is
of
conduct
16.
disorder?
We're gonna learn something what conduct disorder is, because I've never heard of it.
I don't think it's probably when you're in rebellion to leader somebody that
Conduct disorder refers to a group of behavioral or emotional problems characterized by a disregard for others.
Mm.
Children with conduct disorder have difficult time following rules and behaving in socially acceptable way.
Yeah.
Their behavior can be hostile and sometimes physically violent. Okay, it's his mental disorder that caused him to act like this.
Probably.
He didn't regard them when it first happened, and now wow.
Weird shit.
Right?
Sad.
Yes, I will, Revelation fan. Just not right now. I'm doing something else.
It seemed that after this, the unruly teen's dangerous actions were beginning to manifest at home.
Oh.
During the course of the last year leading up to the horrendous crime, Janet and Rick had called the police 18 separate times on account of Isaiah's unpredictable nature. On one occasion, that in hindsight would foreshadow the events that followed, Isaiah threatened to kill his grandfather and hurt his grandmother, along with burning the house down. On September 8th, 2011, police once again made their way to the infamous house to try and stop the emerging incident. They instructed Isaiah to calm down, but instead of obeying the command, the angry teenager retaliated by going at his grandparents once more, before being handcuffed and placed on a couch. It's reported that once calm, Isaiah was informed that he would be charged if the officers had to return to the house. Numerous other encounters consisted of the same nature: violence, substance use, and threats. At one point, Isaiah was supposedly threatening Rick and Janet so much that they wanted him to be placed in foster care. But they were promptly notified that this wasn't an option, as Isaiah's mother would have to be the one to take him in, which the grandparents did not want. On April...
Wow, the grandparents couldn't handle him, man. He's just too much. Like, have they figured out a therapy for people like that with conduct disorder, or have they not figured that out yet? Like, I really need to get into freaking psychology and finish my degree, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
I need to help people, man.
11th, 2012, the most recent call to the police was made due to the fact that the teenager was using a lighter and aerosol to make a blowtorch inside the house.
Holy shit,
When
dude!
police arrived,
That's the idiot Joe again.
Like, that's the conduct disorder, though. He has a disregard of other people around him.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I wonder how they handle these people. They medicate them or what?
Yeah. Right?
Medication, I guess.
Barry Witchy, I don't have any control over him. He can do what he wants with his life. Where do you get that from?
I don't know where they get it.
I don't know where they get it either. To tell you the truth, Pink Pistol, I don't even know how much school I have left because I don't know what credits will be taken and which ones aren't.
Yeah.
So, I'll get back to you on that one if I ever try to do anything.
And it insisted that rather than arresting Isaiah,
You're
she
fangirls.
simply wanted him under control. The officers helped to calm the situation before they left without incident. Another call to law enforcement occurred when the grandparents suspected that Isaiah had been using illegal substances, which was confirmed once a search discovered a marijuana pipe within the residence. Despite the history of police calls, Isaiah tells a very different story of this turbulent period in his life, and you'll hear it all for yourself.
That's Rachel Ray.
I'm trying to get myself every single night since it happened.
Man, that poor kid. Like, imagine your mental health. Your mental health gets the best of you, and you like regretting it all the time.
That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's obviously going through shit. some heavy shit. Because this does not seem like it was even logical at all.
No.
There's no logic here. He's just like, I went up and I shot my grandfather. Like, why? That's where the cop's going, for sure. Why?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Why?
Take your time, man.
It's possible that Isaiah is seeking attention or sympathy from the detective.
I just want to know what's wrong with me.
Well, would you agree that there's nothing wrong with you, Isaiah? Would you agree with me on that? From this standpoint, Isaiah, look at me, okay? Okay? I don't think that there's any...
Well,
I think I would say there's probably something wrong with him, and be honest. Be like, there probably is. But with therapy, you can get better.
I mean, he's already acknowledged what he's done is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to get, the cop's got to be like, we got to talk. What happened?
Yeah, exactly.
How did you get to this point?
Right. I feel bad for this kid, man.
He's got problems.
Yes, he
anything
does.
wrong with you.
I'm just going to prison for the rest of my life.
Well, Isaiah, let's not focus on that right now. Let's focus on getting past this thing right now as far as what happened, okay? If you can focus on those details with me, okay, we'll worry about all that other stuff later. Okay? You're a normal, smart kid, right? Okay, you're nodding in your head at me, yes, all right? And I spent the last 2 days with a bunch of our other agents. We've been talking to people that know you. I haven't heard one person that said, you
That's
know what,
not
that guy's a
true.
moron. You're a smart guy.
Okay,
Would you agree with me?
Don't mind me asking.
Oh, we've talked to all your friends, okay? People that used to know you from school, okay? And Isaiah, the story that they're telling us is that you're a pretty smart kid. Would you agree?
You're really intelligent.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't think there's
I
anything
took an
wrong.
ACT pre-test stick on a 32.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
He's like, I'm really smart,
You
Dad.
to me, there's nothing wrong with you, right?
Just whatever came over me, other than that, though.
Okay.
The detective may be trying to confirm that there is nothing wrong with Isaiah that could potentially indicate that he was not in his right mind
No,
when he
he
committed
was.
the
It
murders.
appears he was.
At the same time, it's possible that he's flattering Isaiah about his intelligence as a way to build rapport.
That could
Let
be.
me ask you about this. I think you mentioned that you went downstairs into the basement. Which did you go for first? Did you go for the rifle or did you go for the ammunition? Walk me through that.
When I went downstairs, first, I was just going to hit them both in the head with a bat.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be so messy, you know, it wouldn't be gunshot from it.
Why were you gonna attack your grandparents?
That's what he's trying to get out. Oh.
I am so sorry, Angie.
Yeah, bless
Yeah. May there be comfort among everyone in that around your neighbor.
you. That's horrible. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Jesus is close to those places, though,
Yes, yeah.
where people have gone. He's there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Ugh, that's so awful.
Just try to feel him,
Hmm.
because he's there with the angels.
Amen.
That's real stuff.
Just pain.
Mhm.
They're in a better place now.
Mm-hmm. That's the truth.
Yep.
That is one thing that I'll always remember from the experience of my mother.
Yep.
Because it is better.
Don't speak violence on my channel, Colossus Wordpath. Thank you.
Really loud assault rifle.
Sure. What's going through your mind when you're making that choice?
When I came up right behind my grandpa when he was washing dishes with a bat in my hand. I put it right behind his head. Came back like this and I couldn't do it.
That night?
Yeah.
Did he notice you were back
Nope.
there?
And I came up behind him about 15 different times and he didn't notice me once.
What about your grandma?
Nope.
Emotionally, it would be much more
What is the purpose of the... I still don't get the purpose. Like, it's just like he just had the impulse to do it and just felt like it had to get done. Like, I need to know why.
This is very confusing. Well, I think the cop is trying to dig for it.
Yeah, don't you find this weird?
That's the cops. It doesn't make sense so far. He's like, we gotta get
difficult
this
to
right.
kill someone with an object like a bat or knife.
What is the
It would most
motive?
likely take numerous
Yeah.
strikes to actually kill the victim, so the perpetrator would see their facial expressions and reactions as they were attacked. This may have been part of the reason why Isaiah chose a murder weapon that would almost guarantee a quick finish. It also creates physical distance between the perpetrator and the victim, making it easier to carry out the act.
Okay, what was
Hi,
was
Jules.
She was out in one of the rooms.
What was she doing? She was sleeping. Okay.
The gunshot woke her up.
Okay. The gunshot when you shot your
She
grandson.
didn't know what to do. She looked over at her husband. His brain was hanging out of his head.
You just wanted to scream for no reason. All right.
Yeah, I get those feelings sometimes.
That's awesome. You let it all out, girl.
Yeah.
Let it all out.
And, like, I'm not even being exaggerative at all.
Sure, that wasn't up there.
Like, this whole part of his head right here was gone. And then my grandma's right here, all that was gone.
Okay.
Jesus, dude.
And when you, and we're kind of getting away from that, I know we're going to do that, okay? Go ahead and take a bite of your sandwich. You know, kind of help calm me down a little bit, too. When you went down to go get, you went and got the ammo first, right? You went and got
I went and got the gun. Okay, this was after I had did out with the bat.
Okay.
What? Got the assault rifle, brought it down to the basement, got in the ammo box to the basement. There's over 30,000 rounds for that assault rifle in there.
Does he keep his ammo down there?
That's why he should. That's why you need to have that shit locked up in a place where they can't fucking find it.
Locker.
Yeah.
You need a gun locker.
Yep.
If you're gonna have, if you got kids around.
I think he's 15. He's just a kid.
He must have snapped, man.
Yeah,
That's what I'm starting to think.
I don't understand his motive.
I don't either.
It's making no sense.
Not yet.
So you knew his ammunition was downstairs. Okay. Does he keep it under lock and key or?
Meth, though.
Okay, so you knew that you have free access to it. Okay. And so what did you do next?
Got the hollow point rounds because I knew they'd do the most damage.
When asked by the detective why he chose the hollow points, Isaiah states that he
Thank God in Australia we don't own guns. Yeah, I'm beginning to feel that way too. That we need to take the guns away. I don't think people are responsible enough with them. I feel that way. Oh my God. That's funny, Petty. Like, this kid should not have any access to guns, and yet he did. The grandparents were idiots.
Yeah. They didn't secure their firearms.
No, they did not.
didn't want his grandparents to go through any pain, indicating that he didn't intend to injure or maim them, but in fact clearly wanted them to die.
Why?
So you knew that the solid ones, they might have lived through those.
Yep.
Okay, and you didn't want that.
Yeah. But when I shot my grandpa, he just dropped, and I heard blood just pouring out of his head. My grandma looks over, and she's like, "What's going on?" Boom. Shot right there, grazed her head, and she was still moving, so I shot her right here, through her
Okay.
head.
How close were you, Isaiah?
I could have made the shot 300 yards. I'm an amazing shot, but I was probably like 10, 15 feet away. If that, well, honestly, from the barrel of the gun,
He trained with those guns, dude.
You hit a target 300 yards away. Like he can shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot. Holy fuck.
The,
How he speaks about it, like, just with no feeling toward that.
yeah, that wouldn't be a case of someone snapping, because someone snapping, once they're out of it, they're like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Why isn't he crying at this part?
Yeah, no.
It's more like he's bragging about it.
Yeah, you just did it. It's starting to look that way.
Yeah, it really is.
This kid's very interesting, though, because he's all over the place.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't see suspects like this.
No.
So it's interesting. This one's really good.
Yeah.
my grandpa's head, 6, 8 feet.
Next, the detective asks Isaiah why he wasn't able to go through with using the bat as the murder weapon.
Why'd you stop? Why didn't you
I
use the bat?
Bring myself to put them through any sort of pain.
Okay. And I think you mentioned it would have been too messy too, right?
No, I didn't want it to be messy.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to do it with that.
Okay. Did you think the bat would be a cleaner way to kill
Much
him?
cleaner.
Okay. Had you done any research on the internet about this, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What kind of website?
Premeditation. He's establishing premeditation, everything. This cop is one of the best.
See, there we
I've
go.
ever seen.
Websites, violent images.
Do you know what this proves, though? The way
What?
that this cop acted?
Huh.
You get a confession almost immediately if you treat a person with respect. You give them food. You bring them in your office.
Yep.
he confessed right away. Like, they should do that more. This cop is amazing.
Yeah. He really
He
is.
sat him down, respected him, gave him food and a drink, everything. And boom, I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm going to be straight up with you.
Yep.
Like, you get better with honey than vinegar.
That's true.
It's definite.
I wonder why he hated his grandparents so much, too.
Yeah.
I want to know the motive.
We're going to get there.
I bet it was for meth money.
It had something to do with meth. If he's taking it, it had something to do with it.
Yeah.
That shit's scary, man.
I hate that stuff,
It's
man.
scary.
It changes a whole person's personality.
I believe it.
Like, no to that shit.
Mm-mm.
Nice that you guys do.
Oh, let's put it like this. I was trying to do the best way to kill somebody and all this shit. And if I would have waited one more day, I would have killed them the cleanest way possible.
Which is what?
Nicotine poisoning.
What?
What?
Nicotine poisoning.
And Isaiah, you understand that these are your grandparents. You know that they're human beings, they're people, right? You're nodding your head at me, yeah. Okay. Is there any particular time why you only shot Grandpa once?
Because I heard blood pouring out of his head like
So you
a
knew
fire hydrant.
You knew he was dead.
Oh,
Okay. And why the 2 shots with Grandma?
she moved right after I shot her.
Okay. Did she look at you? Or did she say anything after
She
you?
like twitched, and I thought maybe it's probably just the twitch they get after they die, where they just like excrete on themselves.
Sure.
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck were you into?
He was ready to kill some people, and he chose it to be his grandparents. Jesus.
Why?
That is like, this is stuff out of a movie, dude. And he's just talking about it. Like fucking cooking a meal. He's just talking about murdering his grandparents like cooking a meal.
He needs to go to a psychiatry unit or
Whoa.
something, man.
Wow.
Sure. Yep, I
He's
understand
not
that.
sound of mind.
No.
I just wanted to make sure because she was the only one that I actually cared about.
Okay.
What?
I think you were closer to your grandma than your grandpa? How long have you been living with them?
Since I was 4.
Okay.
Honestly, I wish I would have myself that night.
How come?
Because they didn't deserve it, and I did.
When it's over, okay, and you know that they're did you check to see if they had a pulse? Did you check them at all?
My grandma's whole side of her face was blown off, and so was his. So, like, his brain was like on the coffee table.
Okay.
Oh,
But you didn't go over and help her
Jesus.
just to double.
He really observed that shit, didn't he?
It's pretty shocking.
It just seems like impulsive, but he researched this stuff, so it wasn't impulsive. Oh, that's awesome, Angie. Good job for your son.
12 years sober.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious he had it planned. This
Just
is
looking it up on the internet. Yeah.
why?
I kissed both of them and then packed my left
Okay, why'd you kiss them?
because I love them.
Kissing his grandparents after killing them could be an indication that Isaiah may have had some sort of emotional response after all. But at the same time, he may be lying, as he would have likely gotten blood on his...
I killed them. Why did you kill them? Because I love them. I kissed them. Why did you kiss them? Because I love them. What?
Then why did you shoot them, son?
How does this make any fucking sense at all?
Well, at this point, the cop's been really nice, and it's time to start. I'd say to them, okay, you say you love them. Why did you do this?
Yeah, exactly.
Why did you do this?
Yeah, he is smiling. This is bizarre. Like, the cop really needs to ask that. Why?
face or clothes, and he made no mention of changing before packing his bag and leaving. If he is lying, he may be trying to present himself to the detective as remorseful or caring. Furthering this, Isaiah then states that after he had committed the unthinkable acts, he prayed for forgiveness.
Did you pray for forgiveness because you knew what you did was wrong?
Right away, I just did. Right away, I wanted to take it back. I don't know why I did it.
I don't know why I did it, so it sounds impulsive.
I don't know why I did it.
That sounds impulsive.
Well, he's got to start talking to him about stuff that happened to him around the vicinity of this time.
Yeah.
Was he bullied somewhere real bad? Was he pushed to the edge by somebody? And he brought that home?
Yeah.
Like something happened to him. Or it's just literally a case of a person snapping and going, I'm killing someone. That's it.
I don't get it with him.
He just said, I don't know why I did it.
Hi, baby goes.
This is a baby. This little
After that, you said you packed up the stuff and then you left. How much time did you spend in the house after they were shot?
Half an hour.
Okay.
Drove straight to Cedar Rapids, met up with my ex-girlfriend. I threw the assault rifle out on 13.
Okay. On Highway 13
Yep.
or?
Didn't see it all the way back, so.
Okay.
I figure if someone sees a really nice gun laying on the side,
They'll probably
yeah.
pick it up.
Okay. I'm surprised the police didn't find him for me.
Okay. Well, and we'll talk about that too. Okay.
This signals that the detective may already have knowledge regarding the murder weapon, and the police might even have it in their possession.
As you're getting stuff ready in the house, did you pick up any stuff? Take anything out?
This is the first time that there is a long pause prior to Isaiah responding. Long pauses are often associated with deception, especially if it's not typical of the person's speech patterns.
Yeah. Exactly. He's thinking something. Shit, I didn't expect that question.
Yeah.
Like, none of this is making sense.
No. It's not. At all.
When he finally gathers his thoughts, Isaiah states that he took his TV, knives, hydrocodone pills, and $9 from his grandparents after killing them.
$9.
He goes on to describe what he did following the crime, which
Hydrocodone pills, huh? Did he kill them for the hydrocodone?
Druggy, that. There sounds like druggy elements to it.
Yeah, $9. Wow, dude.
Okay.
which shockingly consisted of going to numerous parties with friends.
Are you wearing the same clothes that you were wearing Friday night?
Yes, sir.
So these are the same clothes that
Yes, sir.
you shot
I
your
got my
grandpa?
clothes. That's in the impound.
Okay, well, are these the clothes that you were wearing when you shot your grandpa and grandma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is there any blood on them?
From my finger.
Okay, what happened to your finger? Oh, from that. But I mean from your
Oh, actually, I was wearing sweatpants and no shirt when I shot him.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to get blood on these jeans or the shirt.
Because they're nice jeans.
There's no blood on anything. I made sure I didn't get any sort of...
Now it seems like premeditation again.
No, it's definitely. The case is closed. He said he looked up ways of killing people on the internet.
I know. But at the same time, he's like, I don't know why I did it.
Yeah,
So it's like, what?
that doesn't. It's very strange. He just wanted to kill.
DNA from either of them on me.
Okay.
This is a direct contradiction to his previous confession of kissing his grandparents after having shot them. If his claim of not wanting to get any blood or DNA on him is true, then he probably wouldn't have physically touched the victims.
Where did the blood go when you shot him?
Everywhere. Like, blood. Everywhere. Chunks of... Like, the house is massive. And there was, like, points where it's like, here's the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, these were your fucking grandparents. This isn't some fucking, fucking Doom game.
No, that's true.
He's acting like it's a fucking Doom game.
Almost.
Blood was, like, everywhere, man. It was so cool. Like, what the fuck, man?
Everywhere.
What the fuck, dude?
I don't get this. This is really a strange case.
It really is.
I mean, the cops got to be thinking to themselves, what the fuck is this kid on?
Yeah, right?
Like, is he some mind control halcyon? Like he's on Halcyon? Like, what the fuck?
This is beyond weird to me. Beyond weird.
It
This
is
case.
like, because we should look up a documentary on Halcyon and what that shit can do.
Yeah, maybe.
That's some crazy
We'll
shit.
do that tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay.
15 feet away, and there's a chunk of this big laying there.
Can you go look at it?
Let
Yeah.
him.
What do you
Let
think?
him.
I picked it up and I looked at it, and I could see it was from my grandma.
Didn't that freak you out a little bit? Kind of.
I was like, oh, well, I'm a psychotic murderer anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
But you're not psychotic. I know you're not psychotic.
People often think that any murderer is psychotic, when in actuality, psychotic refers to a specific set of symptoms which may or may not be present in a killer. Psychotic generally refers to psychosis, which involves someone losing touch with reality.
Right.
I would think he's psychotic because it just nothing's making sense with this.
Unless the bottom line with him was, I'm going to kill people.
Yeah.
That's logical because he looked up how to do it, and then he decided that he was going to go with a gun, and he did it.
I don't get it.
The motive is not there. We
No.
don't know yet.
A person with psychosis may have hallucinations or delusions and is unable to distinguish between real life and the world inside their head. Isaiah hasn't reported any symptoms of psychosis, and he appears to be well aware of what he did,
Yeah.
both at the time of the murders and now. The detective likely wants to put on record that Isaiah understands he was not psychotic when he killed his grandparents, so that it can be presented as evidence when the case goes to court.
But I don't know. Him acting like it's like some Doom game is pretty psychotic in my opinion. But
Right.
whatever.
Right, but that doesn't line up with psychosis.
No, I guess not.
Because he planned. He looked up on the internet. He carried it out. That's not psychosis.
We're gonna find out what's going on with him.
Now, if he
I
ran,
feel really good about myself being so.
Sorry.
if he ran into his grandparents' house, oh my God, and just started shooting like that, that's psychosis.
Yeah.
Like, just randomly running in. He looked it up on the internet before, the best way to do it. He's not psychotic.
Compliant though.
You should. I mean, and here's one of the things too, Isaiah. I want to make sure that this is abundantly clear. Is that I know that as we talk through these things, don't embellish anything with me. Okay? You got to shoot me straight. Okay? I need to know. Okay, who was over at the house, who you talked to, and it's not you snitching. You know what that is? It's you telling me the
Are
truth.
they gonna get arrested?
I have no control over whether or not they're going to.
Holy shit, he had other people in the house?
No shit. Didn't know that.
This is
Okay.
okay.
Weird shit.
Here, let's put it like this. There was one more gun, and I took that, but I didn't use it.
What gun was that?
Sawed-off 12 gauge.
Okay. What'd you do with that?
Sold it.
Okay.
And then I gave the assault rifle to Brandon Allers, gave the TV to Brandon Allers.
So you didn't throw it. You didn't throw away
Nope.
the gun. Okay.
And they transported it out of town right away.
Okay. How come they transported it?
They didn't want hot guns.
He traded his fucking assault gun and everything for drugs.
Addict.
It's for drugs.
Yeah, he's got an addict part of him.
Yeah, he sure does.
Definitely.
Did you tell them it was hot?
They knew I'd killed my grandparents. They came in the house right after it happened.
Holy
And why
shit.
would Brandon be going over to your house on
He
Sunday?
wanted to steal the truck. The white truck.
Okay.
He wanted that white truck.
Did he talk to you about that?
Yep.
How did he talk to you about it?
He wanted to know where the title was. He wanted to know where everything was.
Woo, Christoph, woo!
My ass.
Okay. And did he tell you that? I mean, had you told him that you killed your grandparents? Okay. And what did he say?
He was the one who gave me the nicotine poisoning suggestion.
I thought you said you got that over the internet.
I was him.
It's possible that rather than protecting other people as he claimed, he left this part out of the story for self-serving reasons. He may have known that there was no explanation for people being in the house after the murders that would fit with his narrative to the detective about how he was immediately remorseful.
If somebody told you what to do, I need to know that. If you found on the internet, I need to know that. But don't mix those two up, okay? You gotta shoot straight with me.
He told me about all this, and I looked at him.
Okay, when did he tell you about that?
Same day, Friday.
On Friday. What did you tell us?
I told him I was planning on killing him, taking some, leaving. He was like, "You're gonna give me that assault rifle and that sawed-off."
Isaiah tells the detective that immediately after shooting his grandparents,
I bet he owed money to drug dealers.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Now you're getting close to a motive.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
that's the case.
I know, man.
Close.
Mango. Revelation, mango.
Mango.
He went to pick up Damien, a friend of his, before
Damien?
supposedly bringing him to the crime scene.
Nah, 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 nah. Nah, nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, man. Nah, man. If my son came home with a dude named Damien, I'd be like, get that fucker out of my house now. I ain't gonna have no damn Damiens in my fucking house. You should know better who your mama is. Damien fucking Thorne from The Omen, man. Fuck that shit.
Bad news.
Nah. Damien means fucking demon, man. Why would you name your child that? Demon.
I knew a Damien.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was he a demon?
He was just a magic dork.
Oh, okay.
He's a magic dork.
That fact that Isaiah brought his friend over to the house after committing the brutal act is disturbing to say the least. Isaiah now tells the detective that he took a sawed-off shotgun, a knife, the rifle, the truck, all of his toiletries, the TV, and some clothes from the house. Afterward, he drove Damien back to the house of their friend, Brandon's girlfriends. Then another detective enters the room with food for Isaiah before the two make small talk.
Well, honestly, I broke my phone in half a couple nights ago because Dalton calls me and he's like, you killed your grandparents. And I was like, nope, never happened. You know, just denied it all because one of my friends calling. I thought he was just with me. And then this girl sends me a picture of News Squad and a bunch of cops in front of the house. So I snapped my phone in half.
As they talk, Isaiah mentions something
Well, I see all the cops are coming. Let me just snap my phone in half.
Yeah, it reminds me of that one Chills
Yeah.
with the teacher. And
Right?
he's yelling at the kid. He's like, you little son of a bitch. And he takes his phone and snaps it in half. It's hilarious. It's like Chris Farley. Oh,
Sorry, Shanny. I'm having chat in the background. That just made me laugh, Shanny. No way I'm having no Damien kid in my house. Damien does not mean demon. It means to subdue or to tame. Well, fuck that. You ain't taming my ass, Damien.
boy. Hey, watermelon. This is a cute girl.
I watched The Omen. I know what's gonna frickin' happen.
You don't want that shit.
It's all for you, Damien. It's all for you.
Movie's fucked.
particularly tragic.
My mom doesn't even know what's going on right now. Kind of worried about that, but sure. Oh well. That's understandable. It's your mom. Yeah. She doesn't even know her parents are dead. Oh, she doesn't know at all? No, she doesn't know her parents are dead. When was the last time you talked to her?
Oh my God, his mom doesn't even know what happened to her own parents? Holy shnikes.
What are you gonna do?
Right? I really like that movie. I like The Omen too.
Yeah, it's a cool movie. Cool movie.
I like The Omen 2 and The Omen 3. I like all The Omens.
Yeah, they're all good.
They really are.
They're all good.
You never watched it? You should.
It's worth a watch.
It's worth knowing what people reference to when they say it, at least.
Yeah.
Probably 2-3 hours before I snapped my phone, I called her. Okay. She was pretty much the only person I didn't tell the real story to. Okay. I told her I was on the run. I could feel my friend.
I'm a Christian? Well, then you will really like The Omen 3 if you watched it. As a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus comes back
That's amazing.
and destroys the
I
Antichrist.
love that.
It's awesome.
Made me cry.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Friends, I was like, oh, I sold the truck and just left. Sure.
Alright.
A couple of them.
That's your
I killed my
decision, bro.
grandparents. Oh, go let me come over to the house and loot.
Isaiah's stories seem to be rather jumbled, but this could be out of anxiety from the interrogation, or the fact that he knows he is caught and there's no way out at this point. When the first detective enters the room again, he begins to question Isaiah's tale regarding his apprehension.
Why you run from the cops? What were you afraid of?
What's the best Omen movie from the franchise? In my opinion, 2.
3.
You like 3.
I love Sam Neill.
Yeah.
I love Sam. I freaking just adore Sam Neill.
Stop whining.
Hey, watermelon.
Whiner. Jeepers Creepers.
My favorite movie is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
There we go.
Yes. One of my friends in CR told me that they were going to handle me extremely roughly because I did what I did.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get tased or...
Sure.
I just wanted to get shot.
Your favorite
Why did you
movie
want to
too?
get shot?
So
That's
then I went
nice.
after...
Okay.
All right, we get
Why did you
along.
want to get shot?
Definitely.
Because it was too damn hard. It just didn't work ever. It just
And
didn't work.
Shanny.
It never works.
There you go.
I just think God
Nicholson
wants me here
fan.
for some damn reason.
Okay. Why do you think then it was okay to
You
shoot
gotta
your
love
grandparents,
Zach,
but
you know
not
what I mean?
yourself? I mean, it's a tough question to ask, right? I know it's just
It wasn't okay.
It wasn't okay, was it?
However, his claim about wanting to get shot is incongruent with his behavior of coming forward with his hands up when he was surrounded by police. Isaiah may be once again looking for sympathy from the detective by saying that he wanted them to kill him. Despite Isaiah's confession of his actions before, during, and after the shootings, he still has yet to state exactly why
He murdered his grandparents, but yet we don't even know why he killed his grandparents. It's not making any sense.
Did he just say that he was claiming abuse?
No.
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 I thought I heard that, but I didn't. Okay.
Christopher Lee as Dracula, that's a good one.
I love Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee is the shit, man.
Yeah, he was great. He was amazing.
This is horrible.
Yeah.
killed his grandparents.
Did you look outside to see if any of the neighbors
Oh,
bikes?
yeah.
Okay, how come? So, I mean, why'd you look outside?
Because I wanted... Well, I took a shower and packed everything up. I wanted to make sure no neighbors would, like, call the cops. Holy shit.
Did you I mean, did you check yourself for, to see if you got any blood on you or anything?
I had nothing on me.
Nothing? I mean, did you look
I was
yourself
far,
weird?
I was far enough away to a point where nothing, like, all the stuff went, they all went that way, and I was this way.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably some traces of guts and brains on my feet because I kept stepping on people, and it was really gross.
What were you, I mean, were you barefoot when you shot him? Okay. And you haven't washed your feet or anything since?
Well, no, I did take a shower at my therapist. Scratch that.
This negates Isaiah's
He went to his therapist?
This is just so.
Did he tell his therapist?
This is so weird. I'm wondering if he's lying, because his stories are all jumbled.
I'm having Dr. Pepper.
in a Yoshi Army cup.
That's correct.
Yeah.
This is bizarre, man. I love Dr. Pepper too. It's awesome.
a statement that he took a shower at his house immediately after the shooting, and is yet another hiccup in his story. He goes on to explain how his therapist, Candace, is his aggression replacement therapy teacher, and is one of the few responsible adults in his life, if not the only one. Later, however, exactly how Isaiah arrived at her home following the crime will be uncovered, and it only goes to show that wherever Isaiah was, trouble wasn't too far behind.
What's aggression replacement treatment?
How not to do stupid shit that gets people besides me hurt.
Good.
Like how not to hurt people around you.
Okay.
I passed the class the weekend this happened.
You've been doing pretty good in the class. Good. Okay.
Isaiah states that he took the rifle, 12-gauge shotgun, and TV to Brandon's apartment in Cambridge, where the friend was allegedly going to buy the guns. Supposedly, Isaiah was never compensated. As a result of Brandon's involvement, Isaiah has some concerns.
I know they're probably going to be in jail for a while for this. Are they going to go to the same building as me?
I have no idea.
Because that's what I'm really, really worried about.
I have no idea. I saw Brandon earlier.
Really?
Yeah, I told you we were talking to your friends.
What'd you talk to them about?
We were trying to find you.
Where'd they say
find
I
out where
was?
you were at. They didn't know where you were at. So did they know where you were at
Oh, yeah.
the whole time?
Oh, yeah. I was in contact with them every single day.
Okay, with what?
My phone.
The detective informs Isaiah that he is well aware that the teenager's cell phone had...
Have you seen the Aussie horror about backpackers Wolf Creek? No, I don't think I have.
Worst. That is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
Horrid. Disgusting.
You don't like it?
Bad fucking cinema. Horrible.
Had abruptly been shut off during the course of events on Sunday, May 13th. But he wants to hear from Isaiah just how that came to happen.
One of my friends sent me a picture of the crime scene and told me I killed my grandparents, so I snapped my phone in half so they can trace it.
Okay.
I'm
So
not
how
a
did
stupid
you-
person.
I know you're not. I know you're
I'm
not.
a very smart criminal.
Yeah.
It's like he wants to be a freaking, like, I don't get this dude's, like, he's so fucking weird. Like, this is one of the most bizarre ones.
Definitely. This is one of the weirdest.
Because you just don't get his motive.
No, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make sense.
You are.
I've got a criminal mind.
Okay.
I do.
This is likely a sign of narcissism, as Isaiah may see himself as superior and more clever than other people. And once again, the detective portrays a sense of admiration, which is likely to play into Isaiah's narcissism and keep him talking.
Built that way.
I've got everything.
So when you say you're talking to these guys, when you're kind of on the run, before you broke your phone, are you texting them? Are you communicating with them on Facebook? What are you doing?
Texting, calling.
Okay. You got any access to the internet on your phone?
It was a flip phone. I was tweeting a storm up though, and I think I updated my Facebook status a couple times through like you can text it to Facebook.
Oh, okay. What were you updating on your Facebook?
I don't know what it was on Facebook, but I know I was tweeting a bunch of random this whole black.
Uh-huh. They want to see your internet shit, dude. Watch Wolf Creek 2. He's back. I've never seen the first one, so I can't respond to said movie.
If you like it, that's fine. We're just not going to agree.
Should I see it? Would I like it?
I think you would think exactly like me. Why the fuck did I spend $15 on that movie?
Okay, then.
That's literally, and my buddy Sam, who loves serial killer shit, loves it. He was like, that was, why did I spend that money?
Okay,
It was atrocious.
I like Scream, and you don't quite like it, so I might like it.
Wolf Creek. I mean, yeah, you try watching it.
Okay.
If it's somewhere, like Tubi or something, try watching it.
Yeah. I'll watch it.
I'll be like,
It
I
was
told
really
you,
high,
go
and I
for
thought
it.
it was hilarious.
I told you.
Isaiah did in fact contact his friends following the murders, even confessing to one of them his additional crime of theft, texting a stolen Chevy Avalanche. Cham. His friend's response, a
God.
simple LOL, followed by Isaiah's chilling return, I'm nuts.
What the
Along with this,
fuck?
Isaiah began to post alarming statements on Twitter, starting on May 11th, the same day of the murders. Isaiah stated, no excuses and no apologies, followed by, I'm dying, but his next quote was even more horrifying, as it was posted around the same time as the violent shooting was committed. At 12:10 a.m. on Saturday, May 12th, he wrote, time to live my life. The detective switches gears by inquiring about Isaiah's run-in with law enforcement on the early morning of Sunday, May.
What the fuck, dude?
He's like having some kind of breakdown or something.
I don't know, man. It's just not making any fucking sense to me.
He
man.
may be starting
Ooh,
to.
we should see that Crocodile Dundee. It's a good movie.
I saw them a ton when I was a kid, man.
I'd love to see them again.
That's fine.
May 13th. You'll recall that this was the day Rick and Janet's bodies were found, 2 days after they were shot. Apparently, Isaiah had been driving two girls around Iowa City in the previous hours, making several appearances at nearby parties. As the night was coming to a close, they stopped at the fast break convenience store located on Naples Avenue, and someone in the group allegedly tried to open the locked doors of the business, thereby issuing an alarm trigger. When police arrived, Isaiah and his passenger supposedly denied any involvement,
Right?
but police would later claim they were indeed lying. Not only that, but Isaiah failed to provide a valid license, as his was previously suspended for an unknown reason. In an attempt to cooperate, the passengers allegedly notified the officers that Isaiah was hiding drugs in a duffel bag within the vehicle.
God, the chick's
along with
busted,
a
bro.
He sold everything for drugs. I think that's the motive. It's drugs.
The chicks fucking narked him.
Yeah.
You're better off alone in a lot of cases.
Correct.
hunting knife. But Isaiah denied permission for law enforcement to search his truck and instead told them that he had various drugs stashed away.
What an idiot.
Isaiah was quickly taken into police custody, where it was discovered that he launched another string of abnormal tweets. At 6 a.m. on Sunday, May 13th, he posted, "Damn, can't wait to get out of the cop shop. Hashtag 6 unnecessary hours." Numerous others are too explicit to read, but nonetheless, Isaiah was not afraid to say what was on his mind. As he tweeted away on his phone at the police station, officers notified Isaiah that he could only be released upon the authorization of a legal guardian, since he was underage. The teenager swiftly realized that this was a massive issue, as his two legal guardians were, thanks to his doing.
Oh, he was arrested for something completely separated, and then he's like, shit, I need a guardian to get out of jail.
Fuck. That
Wow.
was pretty rough. Now you're stuck?
Yeah, man.
Damn. Now you're stuck. He entrapped himself.
Oh, he's a master criminal.
Yeah.
Didn't think that one through.
Now you're a minor.
According to him, he lied and told law enforcement that his grandparents had been in Minnesota on a fishing trip and had
Minnesota.
limited cell phone service, but they would be able to get in contact with his mother. Sure enough, Stacy allowed Isaiah to be released and handed over to his therapist, Candace,
What
where
an
Isaiah
idiot.
supposedly ate sausage, eggs, and hash browns
Sausage.
and took a shower. Not too long after his short-term stay at her house, Candace seemed to find a shocking object within her residence and thought that it may have belonged to her patient, Isaiah.
He's not doing too well. That's sad. I'm sorry. Ugh.
Immediately, she contacted the local authorities without his knowledge.
Let me ask you this: is we got a call from her today? Was there any reason that there was a .40 caliber round that was found up there? Nothing. Did you have a handgun on you at all?
No, sir.
No .40 caliber
You can
round.
lie detect me for that. No,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, so .40 caliber round that would have found up there
Where was it found?
in her house.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
Not from you.
No, sir.
Okay. You're sure?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Although the .40 caliber round was identified at Candace's home, it has never been confirmed as to who it belonged to. Isaiah states that his stay at his therapist's house lasted a mere hour and a half before she supposedly drove him back to the Cambridge apartments, where he met up with a girl named Alicia.
Oh, what were you doing with Alicia, bro?
He's got girls all around him, man.
Right? I don't know what kind of therapist lets the patient stay at their house and shower. I don't know.
Yeah, that's different. That's definitely different.
Yeah, man.
They don't let their patients get that close to them
No.
normally.
Did anybody even try to go to my phone records? That's one of the things that we commonly do. Is we try and get phone records. Yep.
And if you have
Why are you so concerned about the phone records, honey? What's going on? What about Bob? Yeah, what about Bob? We should watch that. Baby Steps.
It's a great movie. That's probably my favorite film. Right? No, it's Scrooge. is
We're
my
going to
favorite.
die. And there's nothing you can do. Because we're going to die.
There's nothing you can do about it.
murder charges or something felony like that, you can get phone records like that.
But how do you know that?
I know everything.
I know, but how do you know that? I mean, you researching it.
I know a little bit of everything about everything.
Death is nothing but another part of the human experience and the animal experience. And the plant experience. It's just part of life.
Everything
It's a
dies.
life experience, man. It's just an experience.
It's typo negative sound.
Well,
Everything
just-
dies.
You learn something new every day.
Sure. Isaiah appears to possess several narcissistic traits, such as being egotistical and having a grandiose sense of self.
Yeah?
He views himself as a very smart criminal,
No,
which
he's
is
not.
incredibly ironic given that he was arrested so soon after the crime
Right?
and is currently being interrogated.
Let me look back at my notes here, make sure I'm not missing anything.
If you want, I can look through them and tell you if you missed anything.
I bet you could.
It's
Oh,
possible
shit.
that Isaiah is once again implying that he thinks he's smarter than the detective and could more easily find any
What an
mistakes.
ass.
He's also likely very curious about what the detective has been writing down about him. But of course, the detective does not allow this to happen.
Good
So who
job.
all do you think you've told about them?
Brandon?
Oh, they're listing off names.
Before? Or afterwards?
I don't know when he started texting people, but
Okay.
I got so many goddamn phone calls about, oh, did you kill your grandparents? I heard you killed your grandparents.
Killed a lot of hand after a while.
Oh, I started freaking out on people.
When they took you into custody down there when they finally got you, did you
Wow.
say you were proud of what you did?
It could be a red flag for deception that Isaiah's way of responding has changed from talking at a
He said he was proud of what he did, man.
Well,
To the other cops.
Oy.
Wow, dude.
normal volume to suddenly shaking his head rapidly and responding quite softly.
Okay, we heard that you said, hey, I'm proud of what I did, and, you know, I got what's coming to me.
No, what I said when I got out of the car is, I thanked them for apprehending me.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And that they did their jobs right, and I thank them for not tasing me or letting the dog eat me.
Okay. Okay. Somebody told us that you'd... And not that this...
Somebody must have
Wow.
heard me wrong.
Okay.
I actually did thank them and
Okay.
told them I respect them a lot for what they did.
Okay. And did you say, hey, dude, I know
And
what
I
I got
told them I
coming?
deserve what I deserve what I got coming to me.
Okay.
Thanked them for apprehending me.
Because you understand what you did
Yes.
with your grandparents. Okay. There wasn't anybody else that did it. It was you.
Yep.
Right? There was nobody else
Nope.
in that house with
Nope.
you. Okay.
The detective has been concealing a rather large piece of information that goes to show that the killer teen had not been completely honest so far.
You know, essentially at the end of the day, you know, I was going to show you a picture of the gun.
Hi, baby.
Would that be
Those.
the gun? Kind of a dark picture.
It is.
Yes, it is. How'd you know?
I know
Wow.
lots of things. Is that the gun that you used?
Yes. You guys
Wow.
have this gun, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
How?
You said earlier that you're pretty smart. We're pretty smart at what we do.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We do good work.
Oh, you traced my phone calls and my text messages
No
and figured out
shit.
Brandon had it.
We ended up with the gun.
That's what counts.
Prior to the shooting, Brandon had offered advice to Isaiah on how to use the rifle, which ultimately ended the lives of Janet and Rick. Additionally, the pair
Oh my god.
Huh.
They looked like a nice couple.
I like fine people.
discussed other ways to kill the victims. The morning of May 13th, Isaiah told Brandon that he could break into his grandparents' home and take whatever he wanted. When Brandon arrived, he snuck into the home, but supposedly left in a hurry and didn't notify the local authorities as he was allegedly nervous about the situation. Brandon eventually sold the rifle to another friend, but the gun was turned over to the police once the bodies were discovered. Still, the question of why has yet to be answered, but as Isaiah reveals what drove him to commit the ultimate crime, he loses all control.
Really?
I don't know what built up in me. I just had so much stress.
Like what?
My grandma was dying of cancer. My grandpa called me a piece of shit every night of my life and every day. He constantly told me to just kill myself or fall off the earth. They treated me like... I tried so hard to help my grandma with everything. But my grandpa made everything so hard because he'd always stress me out, scream at me for no reason. And I didn't know what to do anymore, so I just snapped. Shot both of them and stole the truck.
Okay.
If Isaiah's claims are true,
No, I'm calling bullshit on this. It doesn't seem like it's I don't think he's being genuine. It just sounds fake to
He was
me.
Googling how to murder someone.
Yeah.
The best way to murder someone.
Right?
He already admitted to that.
Like, I don't trust what he's saying right
No,
now.
it's a premeditated murder.
Yeah. What?
All right.
Okay. What the fuck?
Okay.
This type of long-term verbal and emotional abuse from his grandpa would have been extremely damaging. However, it's important to keep in mind that he could be lying in order to provide a justification for his actions. After all, he doesn't say that his grandma was abusive, and he still killed her as well.
Yeah.
We also
Yeah,
cannot
exactly.
verify any of these claims.
Why would he kill his grandma?
What did she? And why did you shoot Grandpa first? Why?
He's made my life a living hell.
Okay. How long had you been thinking about doing it?
That one day.
That one day.
That one day.
Okay. Nothing before, because.
I thought, but I never really made a plan.
Okay. When you said.
Now you just admitted that you have a plan and it's premeditated. Murder one, baby. Murder one.
He already said he was researching how to kill people.
Yeah, I know.
You're done right there.
Holy shit, dude.
You're done. It's a premeditated murder. It's homicide.
Yeah,
Simple as that.
it is, bro. It really is.
Straight up.
Oh, Lord.
I thought. What kind of things are you?
I wanted to kill my grandpa, but I never wanted to hurt my grandma.
Yeah.
You wanted to kill your grandpa, but you never wanted to hurt your grandma. But you did, dude. It makes no sense.
No.
You're lying, dude.
It's just I could have just left her there. She did it.
Isaiah's legs are shaking, possibly from the anxiety of being questioned or reliving the trauma of committing a violent crime. If he had previously been a danger to himself as he claims, this could also be the cause of his notable trepidation.
Okay. Did he see it
I
coming?
didn't even notice.
I mean, where was
He
he?
was so drunk and high on his Oxycontin and hydrocodone,
Okay.
he didn't even know where.
Let me do this if I can. If you're stand up real quick. If I'm your grandpa sitting on the couch like you, are we this
let's
close?
say he was sitting like this,
Okay.
kind of down like that. I was right about here on the stairs.
Okay. So is he hunched over? Is he asleep?
Yeah, no, he's just out of it on his drugs.
So he's
Yeah, he was hunched over like, oh, I was on the 4th or 5th stair.
Holy shit, dude. He's still like. It still makes no sense. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Just did it.
Stair down at first, so I could see his hair from there. When I took the first shot, I took one step up, a stair up, so I could see his whole head shot.
Where the
And
first
then-
shot hit?
First shot, straight through his head.
Right here.
Right temple.
Okay. Right temple
No, like right in the temple.
or right in the temple? Okay. And what he do?
Smacked his face off the coffee table.
Okay. So when you're coming up the stairs, did you kind of?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That could be it, Monkey Toes. But holy shit.
He's a bloody mom.
I was abused and I never had thoughts like this.
No. I can't wait to cuddle your bum.
Aw, baby.
You're the best girls.
It's more like I internalized it. Like, what is wrong with me? What did I do wrong? You know? But never thought about doing that stuff.
Sneak up the stairs a little bit?
I was like,
How come?
I didn't want him to hear me.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then, like, as soon as
And where's
I
Grandma?
took this step right here, Grandma would be like 3 feet to the side
That
of you.
way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and I stepped up the first stair, took the shot, stepped up the second stair, took 2 more shots.
Hey, Grandma.
By demonstrating how the killings occurred, the detective is solidifying the fact that this shooting was not in self-defense or in any way provoked by his grandparents.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's making it lighthearted, too. Like, he like... Wow. He does not have any regard for others at all.
No. Very bizarre to watch.
It is.
Rabbit treated me terribly. Nobody would ever believe it. He's assaulted me before. He's done so many different things wrong to me.
Okay. But he didn't do anything to you that night.
And it's just, I could never report any of it. Because my grandma would always vouch for him and make me look like the bad one. Like, he'd smoke pot with me. And I'd tell it to the cops. And he'd just be like, nope, never happened.
Notice that
Okay, he smoked pot with you. That doesn't seem like he was being, like, hateful toward you.
No.
Like, he smoked pot with me. Okay. And the abuse comes from where?
Where? Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
So weird.
Isaiah's hands are palm up as he talks, which is known as the rogatory position. When someone holds their hands in this way, they may be pleading with the other person to believe what they're saying. The rogatory position indicates low confidence, so if someone makes a statement that they know for a fact is true, their body language should reflect high confidence.
When I got busted for paraphernalia, when I got put on probation, that was his fight. I tried so many times to tell the cops that, but they were like, it's in your room, and I was just like, it was his though.
The detective handles a question raised by Isaiah that is sure to come as a complete surprise.
Has their funerals been held yet?
No, I don't think they have, Isaiah. I haven't heard.
Would there be any way I'd be able to go to them?
That I could.
He killed them and now he wants to go to their fucking funeral?
Whoa.
What? Kid. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, what did you expect what was going to happen when you got discovered you hurt your grandparents? No one's going to give sympathy to you, you idiot. Wow. He's really smart.
Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Couldn't tell you. And I'll tell you, since you're shooting straight with me, I doubt it. Okay? I don't know. I don't make that call.
Well, I don't want my family to kill me anyways.
Okay.
Although we are able to hear
Oh, he doesn't want his family to kill him. I don't think
He killed his grandparents?
I don't think your grandma and grandpa wanted you to kill them.
No.
Wow. Yeah, that probably is true. He wants to relive the murders.
So crazy.
from Isaiah throughout the interrogation. He spoke with us in an exclusive, never-before-heard interview where he expanded on the alleged abuse and gave us a deeper look into what he now believes led to that fateful day.
There wasn't any, like, in my head, there wasn't any make it to 18. I've gotten shot twice before I was 17.
What?
I didn't think I was going to be around that long. That wasn't a thought. I had no regard for my life whatsoever. Everything I did was so obviously a cry for help that it didn't make sense. And nothing good happened. Nobody tried to help, nothing. So in my head, I was like, all right, I'm on my own, so I'm just going to, I don't know, like, what do I do? And then once I'm on house arrest, like, you can't even get away from the problem at this point. So, how do you eliminate the problem? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that other people failing me throughout my life is the reason I did it. At the end of the day, I'm the reason I did it. I chose to do what I did. But a lot of things could have happened if I would have had options.
Isaiah explains the alleged abuse that he endured at the hands of Rick and Janet.
We had those kind of interactions where I'm like, hey, like they'd call the cops, and I'd be like, he literally just hit me. And I defended myself. What am I supposed to do? Or, like, he had a bunch of plants in the backyard, and they knew about it. And they're like, oh, that's just ditchweed. Just leave that alone. They just pulled the plants and left them alone. And there was a few occasions where I was like, okay, he assaulted me. Like, literally. And my grandma would be like, no, it didn't happen that way. He hit him first. And they'd be like, well, if you press charges, you're both going to go to jail because they both say that you did it first. And it's their word against yours. No one's going to listen to a dumb kid. Who cares about the kid, right?
Doesn't matter if a 15-year-old getting his ass kicked. That's irrelevant.
His claims about his feelings toward his grandmother seem to be ever changing. During this particular account, it seems he's placing at least some of the blame on her, which is in contrast to his statements during his interrogation.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
wanted to kill my grandpa, but I never wanted to hurt my grandma. She was a mega enabler, and the verbal abuse and the emotional abuse was from her.
He still hasn't
She
taken
was the one that
responsibility.
was doing a lot of the screaming, and like she'd always back him up. And like, great example, I attempted. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna leave. And she's like, I wish you would have just ended up yourself making it work. It would have been a lot easier on us. Like,
Holy
like
shit.
that. I don't want to just tell my story because it'll help me get out. Because obviously I know that. That's one of the first thoughts. But the first thought, the initial thought is this could help a lot of kids. Like if some kid that's 16 years old is getting his ass beat, hears me talk about it and how it feels to be alone, and it helps them, and they actually go and talk to somebody about it.
Yeah,
and that's
there you
worth
go.
my story. That's worth me living all the for. Like the biggest thing I want to do with my life, I want to be an advocate for at-risk youth because I feel like if somebody would have just talked to me and really understood what I was going through and been like, hey, I get that, like, but you're okay.
CPS should have gotten involved as soon as he said that he was being abused.
Yeah.
The cops should have taken what he said was serious.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yep. I agree.
They are mandated reporters. They should have reported that to CPS.
Yeah.
Help the kid out instead of like putting him in an avenue where he felt like there was nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, he was trapped. He felt trapped.
Yep.
And his grandmother was going to die of cancer.
Yep.
So it'd be alone with the grandfather. He's like, I can't do that.
Yep.
That's what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not by yourself. I think that probably would have changed a lot because the hardest part about it was feeling like I was alone.
Today, Isaiah has seemingly found a new path, even accomplishing some rehabilitative programming,
All right.
along with achieving his career readiness certificate.
That's great.
His co-conspirator, Brandon Allers, took a plea agreement to testify against Isaiah and was sentenced to 18 years in prison for his part in the horrific murders.
18 years.
This story doesn't end here, though. When police were finally able to search the grandparents' home, they allegedly found numerous internet searches on one of the computers, locating various methods on how to kill someone.
Oh.
In another sickening find, according to news sources, authorities supposedly uncovered inappropriate photos of children.
Oh no.
The pictures were allegedly found under the grandfather's account, but nothing else has ever been
Wow.
That may be why he wants to go and be with children's help youth. Because he's a...
Well, no, it was under the grandfather's account.
Yeah, that's true, too. Ugh.
Gross.
Who knows?
Gross.
revealed about the horrendous discovery. During Isaiah's trial, a clinical psychologist testified that during the time period of the crime, Isaiah possessed the emotional maturity of a 12 to 14-year-old. But this did not stop the killer from facing the inevitable consequences. Initially, Isaiah was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. But in an unexpected turn of events, the judgment was overturned. After 4 years behind bars, Isaiah was resentenced to life in prison with a chance at parole, without a minimum incarceration time. This means that there is no telling when or if he will be released.
Well, if he gets rehabilitated, he should be.
Yeah, if he gets rehabilitated, he should be released. I believe in rehabilitation.
I believe he was in a bad situation.
Yeah, I believe he was in a bad situation too, and he didn't know how to react.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're fighting with each other again. Ah, fuck the two of them. I'm done with them, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm heading out, guys. Thank you guys for supporting me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Cool.